After you've harvested your mint, the next step is separating the stalks from the mint. So for that you have 3 bowls. One bowl should be for the waste stalks, one should be for the mint leaves, and the other should be for the mint that you've just collected / harvested. So, it's relatively straightforward. You take the stalk, take off the leaves, you put the leaves in the leaf bowl, which should be in the middle, and then you take up the stalk. Cool motorcycle. Anyways, then you do this again and again. It's important that even if a stalk is small and you only have a tiny amount of leaves, you should still use every leaf, as this will ensure efficiency when you're making the relish or just harvesting the mint in general. Take off the stalks, put in the waste bin. Okay. So make sure that you take off the entirety of the leaf and not just half of the leaf. For this step there isn't much to say, except for making sure you're being efficient in using every part of the mint that isn't the stalk. So you can see, taking the leaves off, putting them inside. As far as I know, there's not many uses for. Oh, look, a flame. Cool. Anyways, there's not many uses for the stalk, and so you throw them away afterwards. I'm not sure if you should put it in a compost bin. You should probably search it out before intending to put waste stalks in a compost bin. There isn't any better way to really do this than taking them off by hand, unless you have some industrial mint machine. I don't think those exist. Maybe they do. I'm not sure if large-scale mint farms exist, but who knows. Take it off by hand. Also, it's important to note that there shouldn't be any pests in your mint. Otherwise, it won't be very high quality, and most of the mint will have been eaten away, especially if a pest got into the mint bowl. Now, you see, a normal person will pick this up, but if you want to ensure quality mint for your customers, you shouldn't let it contaminate with something hard like stone or concrete. So, I will throw this single mint away, because our customers are best priority. If you want to be a mint farmer and you want to sell mint, always value the customer. Okay, now, just keep doing it. To be honest though, we'll be washing the mint in the next episode, so it doesn't really matter if the mint comes out as dirty or not. Just ensuring that there aren't any pests in it is the most important thing. We have got a stalk. After taking the mint off, put it in. Even though the step takes a long time, eventually, if you collect enough mint, it'll be worth it. Because the more mint you get, the more you can convert into relish or mint sauce or whatever other mint product you would like to sell to your customers. And then that would guarantee efficiency. Oh, some more mint sounds. Now, like I said, to be washing it in the next step, it's fine to put it in, but make sure to wash it. That's the most important step. We'll be going through that in episode 2 of Mint Farming 101. I think that's what I'll call the series, Mint Farming 101. Nice name. So, take off the mint from the stalk. You can see now the mint box with actual leaves is getting far larger than the original leaves. Now, these 2 bowls are really quite small, so So third, you should get another bowl, which is much larger, for much greater efficiency. Not the motorcycle. This right is just spare leaf. Taking off the leaves. We've done it. Almost done now. Now, the reason I filmed the entirety of this is, because it should only take you, as the duration of the video suggests, only about 6 minutes with a decent patch, but of course this is quite small, so it could take you half an hour with a good one. So, after I've done this, just collected the spare leaves at the bottom. No stalks left. Let's see if I can maybe this. Make sure to collect everything once you're done. Maximum efficiency. Oh, I should put it in here. You know? And we are done. Now you can see this mint bowl is relatively this is full. And you can throw these away now. See you next time in episode 2.